CP round it up.
Hello and welcome to Laura Kane After Dark. I'm Laura Kane. This is Eric Rimmer.
Hi.
He's my BFF.
You're my BFF.
I'm number 2, but that's okay. I know that.
Are we
going to
do this again?
It's true. You have a number 1 and I'm number 2, but I'm fine with that.
Well, Marla's in Mexico. So.
Okay, so can I be number 1 this week?
Yes.
Okay. And we have producer Brian.
Howdy.
Hi, Brian.
Now, today is a very special night, because the Aztecs, go Aztecs, everybody, all the Aztecs in the house. You can scream if you want to.
How many innings are there in an Aztec game?
Do I want to go there? Because, well, actually, I don't even know. Is it quarters? Is it halves?
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
You cannot support the Aztecs as an alum if you don't know. It's 2 halves.
That's what I thought.
They're just in halves.
Kind of.
Baseball has 9 innings.
No, I know that.
You have done gone and pissed him off.
I know.
Literally.
He's not happy, but
let's talk about the scores.
Yeah, what's the score?
Aztecs versus Yukon. They are 5 minutes away from the ending of the first half, and it's 17-26. Yukon in the lead.
Okay. Oh, I don't like that,
It's
but
not great.
Yukon like the potato?
No.
Oh.
Padres are in the bottom of the first, and they already have a 2-run lead over the Diamondbacks, with Juan Soto making a career-winning home run that was worth 2 runs. So that is exciting.
it is a sports show right now. It is tonight. It has to be.
I have completely tuned out.
Don't. You cannot, because the
Can I yawn?
Aztecs.
Can I start yawning
This is
now?
the championship. SDSU, your hometown of San Diego, is in the champion. This is exciting.
I don't care about state either, but the Aztecs are something to cheer about.
Absolutely.
I'm kind of nodding off.
17-28. Yukon just picked up 2 more.
Crap. Okay, no, it's going to be okay. It's going to be all good.
Yep.
I want to plug a pizza place that we just had some delicious
it's
pizza
delicious.
from. Hillcrest, it's called. How cute is that name? Hillcrest. I love it. And the pizza is delicious and very fresh.
This is very good.
Very good. And I also want to talk about our website, laurakaneafterdark.com. And on there, we have our Amazon store where we just put some things on there recently we really like.
Yes.
And our subscription. You want to talk about our little Instagram subscription?
I can.
Okay, that would be great.
It's $4.99 a month. Mm-hmm. You get exclusive content, a special chat channel, and a chance to see us live.
On occasion. Hopefully once a month somewhere, but we're trying.
You could go to our bio on Instagram and hit the subscription button.
Yes. And then what else? Oh.
And then Laura does a little dance and you shake your knockers and stuff like that.
When you subscribe?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And then subscribe on YouTube too.
I
if
do
you
the
haven't
same
done
thing.
That. I think people would rather see you dance and shake your knockers.
Really?
Did you see your new lighting fixture?
I did.
For you?
Yes. I love it.
In honor of you and your big wang. I thought I'd put that up there for you. He gets so embarrassed whenever I talk about it, but it's true. What are you going to do? Julie Alessi just bought a badge. Thank you, Julie, on Instagram. Thank you so much. Hi, George Mossy. He has a podcast about 90 Day Fiancé, which is really, really good. George Mossy.
Oh,
yes.
George.
Yeah, so plug that too. What's up, everybody? I feel so good tonight because we have on a special guest.
I'm very excited.
Her name is Ayla, and she is a sex worker. She's an adult entertainer. And I've always wanted to ask somebody who is in that industry what it's like, what kind of things she does. OnlyFans, what is that all about? She has the answers to all of this. And she's really super sweet. And I'm really happy that she came.
Very sweet.
She came to talk to us and let us in on all that stuff. Before we start, we need to talk about Jay Wurtzler.
We do. Before we talk about Jay.
Oh.
Well, we could talk to you about it. Have you been watching the documentary on Netflix?
About what?
About Pornhub?
Oh, ask her. Oh, is it good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Is it new?
Yes.
Oh, like.
And then there's one about OnlyFans too.
Okay, well, we'll get to all that.
I think that's on Hulu though.
Okay. So I went to the Shred event, which was really fun at Capital Growth Inc.
Yes.
It was great. I was able to get rid of all that junk in my files. I piled it all into a big giant bag and I brought it over to Capital Growth on Saturday. Their big Shred event was really successful and very fun.
Excellent.
And then Jay gave me something to talk about tonight and some advice. He said, markets tend to move on fear and greed. The best advice is to be greedy when most people are fearful, meaning when stock prices are dropping quickly, it's usually because of fear. So you should be greedy at that point and buy great companies at huge discounts that may eventually return to much higher prices. I love this. Keep in mind that currently there's quite a bit of fear because of the banking situation going on.
Yes.
At the same time, tech stocks are up about 21% since the start of the new year. He says opportunities are everywhere. So listen to Jay Wertzler from Capital Growth Inc. That's some free advice right there.
It is, and we love Jay.
People pay for that kind of thing.
Do you know that he has a website?
Is this really even entertaining anymore?
Hold the phone. He has a website?
He does. Thank you for asking, Brian.
It's really dumb that you do this every time.
It's
dumb that you aren't excited about it.
Javier thinks it's hysterical.
Well,
that's who I do it
for.
for.
Oh my God. Well, what is it then?
It is www.
No, you don't need to do that. What was it again? I talked over you.
Just in case someone's new to the internet.
Oh my God. And what's his email? Because if you want to email
JAYW at capitalgrowthinc.com. Annie even has a phone number.
What's the phone number?
858-552-6960.
Call him if you have money to manage, little or big. Jay is your guy. Jay Wertzler. Capital Growth Inc. Okay.
Thanks, Jay.
What are we at now, Brian? Any more scores?
Still at 22-36.
Okay.
In the lead.
36. Dang it.
I don't even know what that means.
All right. Don't worry about it.
It means the Aztecs are losing.
But we're in the second half, right?
Nope, we're in the first half.
We're still in the first. Okay, good. All right, so my host chat is something that I brought up on the show last week, and I thought that I would share it because I don't know if I've ever shared this before on the podcast.
Oh,
but
boy.
You know how I love my Tijuana.
I do.
I love it. I love going down there.
You love danger.
When I go down there by myself, I dress in all black. I put my hair in a ball cap so I won't get kidnapped.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds like that would work.
I put sunglasses on. My blonde hair is covered. And I go in and I only go to one place. I go to the Mercado de Artesanías because there's everything there. There's stepstones and suns and figurines and pots and all sorts of cool stuff to sell.
Is that where you got me the stuffed furry penis?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I got that in San Felipe.
Oh.
But they have penis statues. They've got any kind of statue you can ever imagine they have.
I would not like one of those.
Okay. Did you not like the stuffed penis I brought you?
I did.
Did you throw it away?
No.
Okay, good. Why you say it like that?
Is it on display?
Yeah.
It is.
Wow. Is it on your bed?
It's actually on. Yes.
Oh my God. Okay.
I think he's lying. He had to come up with a story
not.
there.
It was on my couch.
Oh, okay. That's cute too. I love it.
So if you have friends over there, it's like, oh, nice penis.
And I'm like,
it's got a little smiley face on it. It's
Yeah.
really cute. Very cute.
Uh-huh.
So I go down there frequently, I would say, just to mostly look at the stuff, then come back, tell Antonio, hey, we need to go down there because I want to sell this fountain that I saw. Let's go down on Saturday because I can't drive down there because my car is not Sentry. Only I am Sentry. So you have to have both in order to go through fast. So one time I went down to Tijuana because I had a Groupon for a vampire facial. Have you guys ever heard of a vampire facial?
No.
Okay. So what they do is this. It was in a spa. It was in a med spa that they have down there. It was in Playas, the Playas part of Tijuana. Uh-huh. And they take a vial of your blood, okay? And they put it in a spinning thing. Mm-hmm. And it spins out the red blood and the plasma. And in the meantime, they poke your face with this instrument, which opens up your face. So you have a little bunch of puncture marks in your face. And then they take the blood and they smear it all over your face.
So you look like Carrie White at the prom.
Oh, Yes, 100%, if not worse. So you're laying
Great.
there. Oh my God, what did I do with those pictures? It was a while ago. And then you're supposed to look super fresh and beautiful and younger after this whole thing is done. And then they put on the plasma too.
You rub your own blood on your face. I'm sorry. Is there any like science that backs this up?
No, not at all.
Why would you need the science?
No.
Who started this whole thing? Kim Kardashian?
You know what? I think she did.
Oh, well.
I really do.
The final piece of the puzzle. There we
I will
go.
rub any kind of fluids on my face.
Is about to announce her new facial, and it's not blood.
You know what? You probably want to retract that last statement.
No, if they say this will keep you young, I'm going to put it on my face.
But
Okay?
your quote was, "I'll rub any fluid on my face."
Pretty much.
Well, do you feel like you look younger because of it?
Not at all.
Wow, it must be working.
Anyway, so that's I think you can get that. I don't know if you can get that done here. I'm not even sure.
I think you can.
The blood facial.
Yeah. I mean, where do you think?
I'll have to ask La Jolla Cosmetic if they do that or not, because that was a while ago that I had this done. It was before I knew La Jolla Cosmetic, but this is my TJ experience. But I love me some Tijuana.
You do.
I just don't want you to.
I just don't want you to be a girl of the White Orchid.
What does that mean?
It means you'll get sex trafficked.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to sex traffic me. I told you this already. I'm too old.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm reassured now.
Yeah.
Does somebody want a 50-something woman?
Well, with those
take any
vampire
sex traffic.
facials, you're going to look like you're 20. Just don't go down there wearing like a Catholic schoolgirl.
I'm not. That's why I wear all black and a ball cap.
You would really buy anything they sell on TJ.
I probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I probably have already. I've bought pretty much everything you can but I support my people. And I love the fact that when I go down there and I come back, I can say to myself, I've been to a different country today. It's pretty cool. I'm sorry you don't get the same enjoyment out of it, but I think it's amazing.
Macarena cool.
I think it's amazing. Shut up, Brian. By the way, somebody asked me today, they said, we want to know how you met Brian because you guys all have such a good chemistry. How did y'all meet?
We did.
Okay. So, Antonio is holding up cue cards for me for whatever reason.
Clap, please.
No, it says the taxi ride. I talked about the taxi ride already. Yes, I did.
That was
Thank you.
Where
Taxi
he
ride.
took you to strip clubs?
Yes.
Yeah.
I already talked about that one. But anyway, so how did we meet Brian? We were looking for a producer.
We were.
Remember, we had a couple guys that one was kind of like really weird. One guy started 1 week and then got another job. And then we had a third guy.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember. I think maybe he moved or something.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Or maybe quit. Who knows? But anyway, so I put out an ad.
All the previous ones were a blur until Brian.
I know. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
So I put an ad. I think it was on Indeed.com. And I remember it cost me $200.
It was worth it.
Well, now, yes, absolutely. I'm like, what? Why is it so expensive? And I got a couple of responses. One of them was Brian. He comes in here. We threw him in the job right away. Mm-hmm. We loved him. You loved him. I loved him. He kept coming. And then we just formed a relationship. And now we kind of all know each other.
Family.
Exactly.
It is a family. It's a podcast family. I love it.
He's our little boy.
I'm always afraid that he's going to run away, though.
No, actually, let me tell you my side of it.
Please.
I was just casually scrolling through Indeed, very casually, and I saw a job, and all I saw was Laura Kane in the title. I was like, wait a second, like, I grew up listening to her on the Jeff and Jer show. So, sorry, I'm also watching the Aztec game. Anyways,
that's okay.
And I, just applied. I was like, what the heck? Why not? Like, it doesn't cost me anything. Definitely
right.
$200. And then like 2 days later, I just get a text. It's like, hi, this is Laura. I was like, holy shit. Like, wow.
Oh my God.
And so I called my mom because my mom was a huge listener. I was like, I got a text from Laura Kane. Suck it. And she's like, she was jealous. And that was that.
That's so awesome. Well, the thing is with you, which I love your attitude because you have like a 40-year-old man's attitude and you're 22.
41, thank you.
Okay. But I always feel like there's a part of you that may leave soon. And I don't want that to happen. So I don't know how to keep you here because we love you so much. Please don't leave us.
Okay.
I'm going to start crying.
For the
He stays for me.
Yeah, I hope so.
Very true. For the record, I have no short-term or long-term plans to leave. So
thank you.
Are you relaxed now?
Yes.
Can you sleep? Breathe. Okay.
Yeah, and I am also invested in the success of this endeavor.
See?
Even today, I was, I had some free time. I was like, I'm going to work on the SEO of our website for a little bit.
Dang.
And that's, I'm invested in our success.
Thank you, Brian.
If we make success, I want some big bucks. But
I know. Believe me, we're getting there. I mean, we pay you like, oh my God, it's like a huge amount every week. Oh my God, it's embarrassing.
That billboard in Times Square is coming.
Oh, I'm going to New York at the end of this month.
I just ordered my Lamborghini, so
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
The big bucks.
Dang it! If you are totally invested in this podcast and you believe, I believe. Do you believe?
I believe.
I believe too. We're gonna. Oh, Antonio believes. We all believe. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yay. But anyway, all right. So that's how we met Brian. And thank you, Brian, for being here and being such an integral part of our podcast now.
Of course. Thank you.
You are a delight.
I try my best.
I wouldn't say that.
What?
He's not really a delight.
Someone's a grouch.
No, he's more knowledgeable than a delight. He's more deep than a delight. You know what I'm saying?
A delicacy.
He's a delightful.
His demeanor is not delightful.
I agree. I'm not very delightful.
Mm-mm. Pick another word.
Soothing.
Well, okay.
Grounding.
Grounding.
Yes.
Very much so.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's a great word for you.
That's what the producer does.
He keeps you in line because I can't.
I know.
You are ungovernable.
I know. All right, what's the score right now?
Let me see. We're on commercial break. I think it's 24-36 now. So Aztecs have made up a little bit of the gap.
All right.
Will you do me a favor? Will you just grab the laptop and bash me in the face with it?
Would you stop it?
Speaking of a delight, guess who's not being a delight?
I know. This is huge, Eric. This is huge for our city. You don't understand.
I should have city. I should have prepared and just put a little screen on the screen that just shows the Aztec game over on top of our stream. That would have been great.
Oh, why didn't we think of that?
If these were actual bricks, I would just pull one out and bash myself in the head.
Oh yes, because the scores of the Aztec game are actively ruining your life.
You are horrible.
Totally.
Look, all right. I'm not even a sports person, and I enjoy this. So,
what's your host chat, mister?
Ouch. Sorry. So, I watched a really, really good movie the other night.
Okay. Can we find it?
You can find it on Amazon Prime.
Oh, I haven't watched Amazon Prime lately, so this is good.
It's called Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. Have you seen it?
It doesn't sound good.
It sounds.
To be honest.
So it's a great story. It's about a maid, and her husband dies, so she goes to Paris, and she's always had a dream to own a Christian Dior dress. So she goes to the fashion show, and back then they came down the runway, and then you wrote down the number of the dress that you wanted. So she wrote down like number 47, and they tailor it to fit your body. And she was getting ready to. She was just going to go and then leave, and they're like, no, it's going to be like a 3-week thing. We have to take all your measurements, and we have to fit you like a number of times and everything. And she just becomes endeared to everybody at Christian Dior. And
is this a true story?
I believe it was based on a book.
Okay.
And it was great.
Was it delightful?
It was delightful.
Oh my God.
It was so good, and it was so sweet.
Oh, see, I'm out.
What?
I can't do sweet movies. I don't know. They got to be like dark or twisting or like.
Speaking of, are we still on for Evil Dead Rise? You're going.
Are you going? Are we on?
We're on?
But I don't think anybody wants to come with us. That's the only problem.
That's fine. It can just be us.
I know, but it needs to be like a podcast thing. But I don't think anybody is into it.
It is a podcast.
I thought we were a family. Family goes to movies together.
Oh my God, that's so sweet. I love that. Okay.
I just want to see the movie. I don't care if we go as just coworkers or
that's fine.
Family or whatever.
When does it open?
I actually don't know. I think April.
Oh.
This month.
Or May.
Well, let's after the show we'll make a plan.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Evil Dead.
Rise.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We are in.
Okay, so do your double D, and then we have Ayla on.
Yes, and I'm going to blow through the double D quick
good.
Because not a whole lot's happening.
Okay. So is nothing happening?
Not really.
You have nothing.
I have a couple things.
Okay, what do you got?
But not a whole lot.
It's okay. You have one thing written on one
No.
piece
That
of
was my
paper.
host chat. Oh, by the way, we have to wish happy birthday
Okay.
to people that we love.
I know one of them.
Penny Vinson.
Yay,
Happy
Penny.
birthday, Penny.
Happy
and
birthday,
Karen
Penny.
Fitch.
Oh, Karen Fitch.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Karen.
Happy birthday,
We
Karen.
miss you.
Yes.
We miss you guys a lot.
She's probably partying down tonight.
With Kenny.
Yes.
Kenny Jr. and Kenny
He,
Sr.
Is playing the guitar now.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he sounds great.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So, not a whole lot going on except the Vanderpump Rules. They shot the reunion.
Okay.
I've seen the fashions.
Oh,
Everybody looks really good.
any exceptions?
Yeah. Tom
Sandoval?
Sandoval just looks like a douchebag.
So normal.
Yeah, so normal.
Okay.
But Ariana, man,
Smoking?
smoking
I
hot.
love that.
Yeah.
That's great. What about, what's her face?
Sheena?
Raquel.
Oh, Raquel looks terrified the whole time.
Oh, my God.
It is going to be so
When does
good.
it air?
It airs, I believe, in about 4 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we're getting new episodes now. What day is Vanderpump Rules on?
Wednesday nights
Okay.
at 8 p.m.
So I think I'm all caught up. I think I'm all caught up.
Isn't
now.
it?
It's really good. It's good seeing it now, knowing what we know.
Yeah.
Seeing how Raquel acts around Tom before
Yeah.
this whole thing broke. And then what did Margaret tell us?
Oh, so I was texting Margaret. I haven't heard back from her yet. So Margaret was at a bar and the two Toms and Raquel and JoJo came walking in. And they didn't want to take pictures, but they begrudgingly took pictures with her. And she took a picture of the receipt. And this was months and months and months ago before all this
it all
came
went
out.
down.
Yeah. So Bravo has contacted her apparently, and I believe she's going to be a part of the reunion.
Oh, like they're going to film her talking about meeting them?
I'm not sure what. That's why I want to.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Of course
Yeah.
that would happen to Margaret. This is something that would
I
totally
know.
happen to her.
And did you try the donuts?
Yes, those are amazing.
My God,
the Portuguese
Margaret,
donuts.
Thank you.
Thank you
Those
for the
were
donuts.
So good. I look like a Portuguese donut right now.
What is this big stain right here?
No,
Is that from the pizza?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Is it?
And then this whole thing, what's this? What's going on here?
I paid a lot to look this poor.
I'm sure you did. There's holes. It's
I
like,
did.
It's like a rat's been eating
How long have
it.
you had that sweater?
It's diesel, and this is how I purchased it.
Wow. Wow.
I paid a lot of money to look this bad.
I could have done it for free for you.
I know. I would love to rip up some clothes.
Yeah, well, look at this.
I know.
it's,
Wow.
I think it's probably stained some.
There's a giant hole.
There's a giant hole back here. Oh my God.
Oh no. Oh no. Do you know who that is? Brian, do you know who that is?
I'm not
Look
even gonna
behind you.
guess. No, I saw. Well, I know the character.
Dude, I know. Who is it?
It's Pickle Rick.
It's Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick is in the house
Do you
for some
know
reason.
who Pickle Rick is?
I know he's
not.
from Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
The cartoon.
And he's bussing tables.
I know who Pickle Rick.
Wow.
Pickle Rick doesn't talk.
Yes,
Apparently.
he does.
I don't think this Pickle Rick talks.
Well, this one doesn't. I guess.
Yes. Hello, Pickle Rick.
You've got a huge pickle, Rick.
This was not.
So
the,
Pickle Rick apparently has a trick.
cue
Okay.
cards.
I have a truco for you guys. Oh, okay. Pickle Rick is also Spanish, Mexican.
His last
There he
name
is.
is
There's
Sanchez.
Pickle Rick.
There's Pickle Rick. He has a truco for us, a trick. All right,
Okay.
he's just got up again. This is great for the podcast. This whole non-talking thing.
This is great. Yeah.
Okay, so
He's
it's
got-
salt, 2 limes, and a straw. I am not snorting anything.
This does not look.
Yeah. For those.
Oh, no,
listening,
no.
Pickle Rick has entered the show.
I am not snorting.
What?
Oh, he's snorting.
He's
salt
snorting
now.
the salt.
Ooh,
And then what?
it's a good rush.
And then he's taking the straw.
Uh-huh.
He's putting it in a
Kids,
beer.
don't do this at home.
Don't do
Yeah,
this.
is this what the kids are doing?
Okay. He has a beer and a straw. He just snorted the salt. This is really. Am I dreaming right now?
He's oh,
I didn't see this on our show's itinerary.
I didn't either. I did not either.
I feel like this is what it would be like to drop acid.
I'm not convinced that I'm not right now.
I know. I'm really freaking out right now.
Make sure
Okay, so Pickle Rick.
Dilated.
Now he's gonna stick it in his mouth.
Do you need me to stick that in your hole?
Yeah, Pickle Rick. That's the wrong end of the straw.
Wait,
there he goes. Now he's drinking the beer. 1,
Oh,
2, 3. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wow.
Oh my God.
My God.
Does Pickle Rick, does anything come out of that? What the hell is going on?
My God. You have lost control of the show, Kane.
No, I am totally out of this. Is
Take
out of
that
control.
sign down. This isn't Laura Kane After Dark.
This is not what is
This
this?
is Pickle Rick shit show.
Oh my God.
This is a shit. Bye. Okay, bye,
Bye, Pickle Rick.
Thank you so much for that awesome trick. Wow, what was the snorting all about? What did that have to do with anything?
I don't know, but I've never seen anybody drink a beer that fast ever.
Ever. No, that was impressive. That I was impressed by.
Huh. All right.
Crazy.
All right.
I need to, like,
new
sober
topic for
up.
Double D.
Wait, I am sober.
You,
Okay.
Close one.
Whoa.
you need to. Oh, hold on. Margaret's texting me.
Okay. In the meantime, we need to bring on.
She's at the SDSU game.
She
In
is
Wisconsin?
Yes.
in Wisconsin. No,
Huh?
she's
Or
watching
Connecticut.
it. She's
Or
probably
Connecticut,
watching
sorry.
it.
Oh, watching SDSU.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought she said she was there.
Real quick, what happened last week we didn't talk about is Jonathan Majors got arrested for domestic assault.
I have no idea who that is either.
Okay, Jesus Christ. He's a very big actor right now.
What is he
Who?
in?
Jonathan Majors.
Who is that?
He's in the new Creed movie. He was in the Avengers.
Oh, I think I know who that is, yeah.
Yes, he was in that movie with Josh Powell or Glenn Powell about World War II. Are you guys seriously not like this detached from modern?
I might be.
Did you know that, Mr. Double D?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even. It didn't even come up in
Anyways.
my feed.
Okay.
Mr. Double D out here.
Are you done, by the way? Because we have Ayla waiting for us.
Yes. I'm done because there's really not. There's a lot of like WWE people that have.
That have what? Died?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who?
Anybody?
Somebody named, Bushwhacker Butch.
Oh, not Bushwhacker.
I don't know. Never heard
Butch.
of that guy before.
Butch Kennedy.
Well,
and
that's
the Sundance
sad.
Kid?
That's sad. He should, you don't want anybody to die.
Oh, there's our Ariana.
Ariana looks fire. She looks fire. Show everybody the picture. She's in the red dress. Just barely covers her boobs.
Yep.
Incredible. All right, let's
good.
bring on. Let's put a little
I'm
music
very
on. Bring on
excited.
Ayla.
Yeah, music.
I'm so excited. Come on down, Ayla. Yay! Come sit down. Put your headphones on, and join the show.
Hi, Ayla. You're so pretty.
I know you really are.
Eric, can you turn the mic on? Por favor?
Oh, yes.
So Ayla contacted me through Instagram, and we were just chatting back and forth. She had some really complimentary things to say about my appearance last week on the show on Rock 105.3. And so then I don't know how we got into the topic of exotic dancing or sex work or anything, but here you are. We start talking. I'm like, oh my God, I've always wanted somebody who used to dance on the show. So hello.
No, I think we were talking about pole dancing. I was like, oh, if you ever want me to like pole dance for you guys,
Oh,
I'll do it
You know how to pole dance?
very well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you teach classes?
I used to. Yeah.
That is the sexiest thing ever, a pole dance.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that the pole actually turns?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who are you asking? Who knows?
No, I mean you guys.
Yeah.
I
there's-
heard you get bruised up doing that.
Yeah, you need like a pain tolerance for sure. It's very like masochistic.
Oh, here, we'll put this closer
like
to your mouth.
okay, sorry.
There you go. No, that's
it's very
perfect.
masochistic. Like if you like to be in pain, you should pole dance because you'll get bruised all up. Like I had bruises on the back of my knees for the longest time.
How long does it take somebody to learn to do like the basic things? Is it a big learning curve? Is it?
It's really all over the place because you never know who's like has the fitness background or like people are really surprised at how far they advance when they get into it. So it's actually really fun. It's fun. So you don't really feel like you're working out. So you would be surprised.
Did you do this when you were working as a dancer?
Yes, I taught. Oh my gosh, when I was working as a dancer, I was teaching pole dancing. I was so skinny. Like, well, I was really like fit. Oh my gosh. And I was like tired all the time. So that's partly why I kind of got out of it. Cause like I am not a night person.
Okay. Well, you kind of need to be up like really late.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So very late, very weird sleeping hours. So
tell us about a normal day in the life of a stripper.
So a normal day.
And do you like that term or should I not use that term?
I don't care.
You don't care. Okay.
A stripper, I don't know. I don't really know what other name to call it, but no, I don't take offense to that.
Okay.
But so anyways, I would, depending on if I worked late the night before, I would sleep in super late or try to, but it's hard because I'm like a morning person. So I would sleep in super late. I would work out. I would do homework. I would very normal things. But then I would start getting ready, getting in the mindset. Stripping is a lot of energy work. Like when you're dancing and you're around really great men and also really creepy men, like you have to protect your energy. And so meditation, I would have to like hype myself up beforehand because I'm a very like feely person. So like at first it was super draining because you're dealing with all these emotions and like, oh my gosh, like you have to really set up your boundaries. So headspace beforehand, I would recommend that. Getting in the proper headspace, confidence, manifesting the bag, the money. So yeah, and then trying not to get super down because some nights you could make nothing or like
what's
money.
Nothing? Like what would be nothing and what is like a great night?
So some days you could honestly leave the club with like $5. It just depends.
So wait, you said you could
lose money because of house fees. Depending on
what does that mean?
So depending on what club you're at, every time you show up to work, either it's a mandatory house fee. So let's say like you show up to work before 6 p.m. Most clubs is like after 6 p.m. they charge more to work there because you're an independent contractor.
Oh.
So actually where we live, it costs close to $700 to get your dancer's license. So
you need a license?
Yeah, especially here. But like in other counties, it's questionable. Some counties require it, some are nah. But yeah, so a house fee is depending on what club and their policies. As soon as you enter, you owe them however much the house fee is.
And what would a general amount be?
So I would say before 6 p.m. it's like $20. Maybe after it's like $40.
Okay.
So it's not terrible, but you have to know that you have to tip out your managers, your if you have bartenders or like not bartenders, but the safety guys that walk you to your car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you don't like. There's a lot of like costs.
So you don't get to keep all that money.
And you want to tip your security guys really well because they'll take care of you.
Oh,
and
okay.
I tipped my managers really well because whenever there was a problem, guess who they sided with? Me.
That's good.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, what was I talking about? An average
day. An average day? And do you make up your routines like at home and then, or do you just kind of do whatever?
That's what I really love. Like that was one of the good things about stripping is you just freestyle. And like you would have a couple like moves that you're like, I'm really confident in this. But it's funny because the like hardest moves that you're like, oh my God, this took me forever to get, the crowd is just like, ugh. But like the simple moves, they're like, whoa. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is like that most like basic move.
So what would you go up there wearing?
Well, just like a bikini. Some girls would wear like a dress and then like strip multiple layers. Depends on how cold it is. And then also like some clubs you can't take your bottoms off if they serve alcohol, and then then the full nude you take it off. But you can't like be naked walking around. You have to, and you can't be naked within like 6 feet of a patron. So
you mean like fully naked?
Yeah, like fully naked.
Because you can walk around and give lap dances, but you have to have your bottoms on.
Oh yeah, you have to have your genitals covered.
Did you do a lot of that lap dancing?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Oh my God, I bet you have some stories about that. I have a question. What was your signature song that you danced to?
Oh my gosh.
Mine is Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Oh my God. I think it's
I love that.
Like hip hop.
I love that. Yeah. My friend is a diabetic, and she did performance to that. She did a burlesque performance, so that was really funny.
Oh.
But my go-to was like I would feel the crowd out. So if I saw a lot of older guys in the crowd, I was Pink Floyd,
Smart.
or rock.
Very
If
smart.
I saw a bunch of like crazy like college boys, it was like hip hop and rap and stuff. But that's like one thing I do miss is like there was like you had to pick your own songs at the club I worked at. So learning about the different music what the other girls dance to, like sometimes you'd hear a song and be like, oh my god, I love that song. So
and you could steal songs. Or not steal, but use the same song.
It depends
Okay.
on like whose song it is. But yeah, some girls were very territorial about their songs. But then, like, once all the other girls started using it, like, okay, obviously it's not that big of a deal. So,
What made you decide to go into it in the first place?
I needed a flexible schedule, and I was just so burnt out of like not saying. And so I kind of went into the industry kind of like not blind, but thinking that it was gonna not be as make me burnt out as what I was doing before. I was just doing office work, but I needed to really focus on like studying in school and blah, blah, blah. And I had like some health issues and I was just like, you know what? Like I'm really good at pole dancing. I love performing. So I've always wanted to be a stripper. So fuck it. Let's just go.
Oh my God.
Let's
I
go.
love it. Same with me. I've
Yeah.
always wanted to be one secretly. Always.
I
But-
think, well, sorry to cut you off, but if you're ever curious, just try it. If you don't like it, whatever. But I think because you don't want to like, for me, I have to be like, oh no, I don't want to like be down the line and be like, oh, I should have done that. And then like,
But
yeah.
Can
I
you
know.
just like try it? Can you just go try it? You need to get a license first, right?
That's if you're going to be here, but in other counties, other states, you can essentially go try it, but you would have to talk to the manager. Yeah, it's not really like,
Laura's,
I'm like thinking Hemet or
Laura's a
like
stripper in Julian.
San
Right.
Bernardino or something.
yeah.
I know.
They carry her out on like a sofa with a remote. She's like, yeah.
Oh my God, that's my dance.
It's just the theme to 90 Day
That's my
Fiance
point.
playing, and everybody's like, what?
That's my performance. In my sweatpants and my sweatshirt, my socks on. Oh yeah, baby.
People would dig it. I swear. Honestly, she's always like bragging about how like old she is. I'm like, dude, you're gorgeous.
Oh, you're very sweet, but oh my God, believe me, nobody wants to see this body up on stage.
You would be surprised.
See, I told you.
You would. Yeah, you gotta. There's some clubs that have like a standard of what they want in theirs, and then some clubs are just whatever. If you're gonna work, then whatever. But you do get hired on.
How much is the most you've ever made on one night?
Close to 1,000 after tip out.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was a
One
good
night.
night.
How long is a shift?
So this is I was probably working like an 8-hour shift at that time.
Wow,
Where do I sign up?
No, that's like rare.
That's tough.
That's a rare occurrence. Like
Yeah.
that's not an everyday thing. I would say like average would be like for a good like weekend night was like $600-700.
That's still
That is
If you
good.
hustle your booty off. But yeah, like a bad night for me was like $100. I was like, fuck it, I don't want to be here ever again.
Is there like a seniority and are there cat fights or?
Oh my God.
Oh God.
So I am very like I get along with everybody, and so that's also why I was like, oh, like I love talking to people. But yeah, like just don't be like a total bitch. It's just like basic rules. But some people don't have those.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, like some girls like you do see like, okay, well that's their spot, and then okay, like well that's their potential client, so they're talking. I'm not gonna go up and be like, hey, like and some girls would do that. Like when you're like about to make a sale and make like a VIP, they'll be like, hey, like and they're just like they knew I wasn't gonna fight them, so I was like, so they would do that to me. It was so annoying. They just like start talking to it, but anyways, whatever. That's annoying, but. Yeah, if I was somebody else, I'd probably fight that hoe.
So,
but yeah.
you kind of burned out of that whole thing you said, and because I could see how the burnout would be high.
Yeah.
Because you're giving your all and you're doing it like hour after hour, and it's night after night. It's probably is really draining on you.
It is. I actually I was teaching pole dancing and stripping, so like dude, my body was beat. Like one day I accidentally like almost fainted because I wasn't eating enough, but so that's I was like, oh, maybe I should slow down.
Yeah.
But like the money I earned kind of like I did like it was what I needed at that time.
You got through school, huh?
For school and to start my online business ventures.
Okay, so we need to go into that because
Yeah.
this is what we are trying to. We're trying to the sex industry, not shame it, but in a positive light, show how this can help people. And that's
Yeah.
what I think you really want to focus on and want to do with your life is to help people. And through this work, you're helping men, I'm assuming men and women, or just men, men and women.
I would say it's statistically higher male, but
Yeah.
I do have females.
Oh, you do? Okay, so what do you
Yeah.
do now? What does your online work consist of?
Well, so what I realized is, just to back up a little bit, I couldn't, because I was also doing my online work and stripping and teaching pole dancing. And I was like, dude, I have to pick one because I need to just focus on one because I'm just kind of spreading myself out too thin doing all three of them. So online, I am a cam girl. You can come chat with me and pay $7 a minute to hang out with me.
$7 a minute? Okay, what
Yeah.
happens in the room? Like, do you have your own special room? Are you dressed? Are you naked? What happens? You strip? What?
So my approach varies, but lately I am in the mindset of every single thing I do costs money. Like every single thing. I breathe, I look at you. So, because that's how you make your most money. But anyways, so it's like you have to be dressed just hanging out. Like you're just talking, people come in and out of your room. And for the most part, on the platform that I use, everybody's pretty nice. I have to kick people out and block them sometimes, but that's whatever. I'm online, so it's not a big deal. But then, so I'm there, I'm just like chilling. Sometimes I'm just like in my pajamas because sometimes I make the most money when I'm wearing the most clothes.
Probably just talking to people, huh?
Yeah, because like I think it
I know.
casts like an air of like mystery. Like, ooh, she's wearing pajamas. Like, I wonder like what's under there.
Wow.
And this is OnlyFans, or is this a different?
So
is
this
webcam is it different?
OnlyFans, you can go live and cam, but you have to already have your fan base to
okay.
make good money. So this site that I use, they're super strict about like all the rules and like, which I actually really like because it protects me. So people don't come in there and be like, hey, take off your clothes. Da, 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 da. They know how to act for the most part.
Okay, that's good.
So like, yeah, on this platform, they get my traffic and they take a percentage, but so does OnlyFans. So.
Right. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously. Do you want to say what your screen name is? So you want to give a plug to yourself?
My screen name is just it's Ayla Sunshine. Yeah.
Ayla Sunshine. Okay.
Yeah, it's on StreamMate. But
StreamMate.
there's a couple
Okay.
different like cam sites, and not just the one that I like the best. Because it's, anyways, I could go into the whole other technical aspect of that, but it's actual cash money. Because other cam sites, you do tokens, and it's like this weird conversion. It's like, what the heck is going on here?
Okay, but this is like real money.
Yeah, it's real money.
So do they put in a credit card number and then?
So how that works is, the site up front to make an account, you have to put a credit card in.
Oh, okay.
So like it can, that I like that too, because it's not like you can just make an account, but without a credit card. And then so my shows cost $7 a minute, and then if you want to tip me, you can tip me whatever, and I'll be like, oh well, if you want me to do this, it's extra tip. And then if you want on top of like the per minute, or if you just want to hang out in my room and see like, okay, show your middle finger, and then I'll be like, okay, well that's $5. So.
Do they type things to you, or do they like say things to you?
They type in guest chat, but in the exclusive chat, which is where I kind of direct people to, they can share their cam, but that's an upcharge too.
Oh, everything costs. Everything costs.
Everything.
So is that where you're actually seeing them as well?
Yep, yeah, and it's a lot of times just a penis.
Laura!
What? I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
I'm so excited.
Sorry, I know you guys are gonna raunchy. So.
No, it's so when she
right
got
here.
on
What?
what was it?
What
Was it Omegle?
the dating site?
Yes.
Oh.
Guys, she'd be like, "Hi," and guys would just send her a dick pic.
Right away.
Dude, I have a Reddit, and if people do that shit to me on Instagram, anything, I'll be like, I'm fucking posting your dick pic on my Reddit. You can pay me to take it down.
Oh,
Awesome. True businesswoman.
You've
There
probably
you go.
seen so many. You're like over it.
Oh.
I just like, I don't know. So sometimes it's better than looking at their face, because then they're like, just like looking.
Well,
their
that
eyes.
all depends.
I guess so.
One dude sent her a picture, and he was choking it like it owed him money. Like it was
Oh my god!
cute.
Speaking of choking, some people it's called CBT, cock and ball torture.
What is that? What is that?
So what's funny is because you look at me and like I seem like a pretty sweet girl, but I actually be like really big bitch.
But guys pay for that.
To humiliate their small penises. That's my main source of income.
Oh my God. I think I am loving this whole thing.
I'm fascinated.
I can't even.
It's called SPH.
SPH.
And then
Okay.
there's other stuff that's like I'm not gonna get too into it, but like
Oh no, please
No,
do.
just whatever she's comfortable with.
My ears are ready to fall off.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what's SPH?
That's
Small
the penis.
humiliation.
Oh. That's great.
I love that.
I'll be like, hey, your dick looks like a little shrimp. I bet you never fuck any girl, but you're a little virgin. That's what I do.
And they
pay you for
to
it?
do that.
Really well too. And they call me goddess. They'll be like, oh, I don't deserve you.
Wow.
And I really like that. I have a worship kink, so that's me.
God, a worship
worship
kink.
kink.
She likes to be worshipped. That's her kink.
Oh. Okay. That I'm so
I know.
fascinated with
This
that.
is fascinating. What other kind of accumulation things? I mean, is there any other weird thing? If you don't want to go into it, I totally understand.
I just want to save these listeners' ears.
Okay.
I think it's hilarious. That's why that's like partially why, because I'm just like, dude, like I used to be the dorky girl in high school, and now people pay me to make fun of them. That's kind of cool.
Oh,
Wow.
my
And most
God.
of the time, I'm fully dressed. So if I want to be like, oh well, you'll never get these titties, like that's
Then that's extra, obviously.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I wear a strap-on sometimes. And be like,
I love it. And you to humiliate
Do you
them?
say like my strap-on's bigger than yours will ever be, or things? Oh my! And they just are like,
you're
cha-ching,
natural
cha-ching,
at this.
I know. There you go, Eric. Look at it.
Wow.
His eyes are like spinning. He's so
Yeah.
excited.
But it's actually funny. Like I just thought I was just gonna be like the sweet girl next door. But your character kind of morphs into
Yeah.
this like.
I can totally see how that would
Yeah.
happen.
And like especially like before my lady cycle, I'm just like ah! It's the best therapy. I'm just like, you fucking losers.
Oh my God. Now, do you do this nightly? Do you do it at late at night? Is it during the day? Like what? Does it vary?
What's hilarious about this is that I make most of my money at like 9, 10 a.m. in the morning.
What? Wow.
Oh.
I know, right? It's
Yes.
weird. Yeah, you would think like because I hit like global, so I get a lot of like Scotland, Greenland, New Jersey. So I don't know.
I bet there's a lot of small dicks in Scotland. I don't know why I think that.
There's a lot of small dicks everywhere. There's sometimes I'm like, is that even a dick? I don't know.
Oh no.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my God! You're all. Is that a thimble? I don't want to
And
knit
they
a
love
sweater.
it. They love it. And I'm just like, what
Oh.
even is that? And then they're like, oh yeah. And so I agree. It's just we have a mutual agreement.
So do you
there.
think that's healthy for them? Like, is this
So
because you wanted to bring a positive
the
light?
ethical,
Yeah.
yes. So yeah, I see what you're saying. I have a really upfront. I say, okay, what words are you comfortable with? Do you have any limits? So kind of upfront. So they're obviously asking for me. Like it takes a long time to get an account to request. I'm just like, I think I'm helping people explore their fantasies. I never really thought I would get into this. It's not like I have a lack of work ethic because they're like, oh, people who do this are just lazy. And I'm like, actually, you should see my setup. It looks a lot like this. It
Oh
takes
yeah.
a lot of effort.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it does.
Like, have you ever had a gardener that's like looked in your window and been like,
I'm sure
what
she
is going on?
I'm sure. I'm sure they can hear a few words
Oh
coming
my
from
God.
my house.
Do you mind if I talk about your situation at home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure you
Yeah.
can read my mouth.
Yeah.
She's married. She just got married a year ago.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah.
Your man is like completely 100% okay with all this.
Yes, but I will say it's not the norm.
No, that is not.
It's not. Like, I'm really lucky. They support me 100% and just honesty and just total honesty.
A very
Yeah.
supporting, secure person,
Oh, yeah.
it sounds
And
like.
he loves to take pictures of me. So I'm like, hey.
Oh, that's good for you and your account.
And like, I don't know. It's kind of funny because now, like, I have to, like, my whole work is based around like upkeeping my body. So of course he's always like, oh my God, you're so sexy. So it's fun.
That's
it's
nice,
a little
though.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is. That's healthy. I think like you seem extremely healthy and your
God.
head is screwed on straight. No, I really think that. You seem stop it. No, I mean we are all San Diego State alums. Me, you, Denise, who's in the audience. Yeah. Okay, by the way, a little bit of a break. What's the score?
They're on commercial break right now, but last I saw it was 36-43.
And
State's not winning.
dang. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Last minute. They're last minute.
UConn will win, most likely, but that's okay.
Wait, you just said that the Aztecs were favored to win.
No, I never said that. I said the UConn's been favored to win this entire time by like a 13-point
I thought you meant Aztecs. But we're a Cinderella team. I heard Eddie
Still
say
don't
that.
understand a word he's saying.
We're a Cinderella team.
Meaning like we got this far on a wing and a prayer. Or,
I think underdog is the word you're looking for, but
well, anyway, that's what I heard.
But we're currently losing
Anyway,
by a
okay.
healthy margin.
Well, I believe.
Okay.
I'm an Aztec.
Well,
You're
they'll
an
be
Aztec.
rioting in the streets tomorrow.
Oh, well, there might be. You never know.
You were an Aztec, but
I am an Aztec. I am claiming it. Denise is an Aztec. Ayla's an Aztec. Go Aztecs. Woo! Okay. Is there anything else that you want to like talk about or say about anything? Plug. You can do anything you want.
You can check out my Insta. I have pictures. You can get my OnlyFans. But no, there was a story I wanted to tell.
Yes.
Oh, please do.
Bring it.
You can tell. We can go 3 hours. You
I
can tell
know.
as many
We
stories
could.
as you want.
No, I just want to say this one story that I thought, there's one story in particular that stands out to me from my time stripping. Oh my God. So at the club that I was working at, we would have porn stars come and do features on the weekends. Most clubs typically do that. So this lady, for some reason, had like a water act, and she was like pouring water on herself, and it was like, okay, that was hot, but like, first time I was called up after her. So I was like, hey, like, it was all slippery. And so anyways, it was a Friday or Saturday night. So the money was raining. It was awesome. So like when you have a lot of money, you have to collect it in like these buckets, right? So I go off my stage and I'm like, hey, I'm going to grab a bucket. I'm going to throw all my money in. And like, I'm like hustled off the stage because people are moving. It's busy. There's people everywhere. I go back to the dressing room and I see that my fucking money is sopping in this porn star's fucking juice.
Wait,
It
what?
was brutal.
Ew.
It was so gross. But anyways, my money was like sopping wet, and so luckily I had a towel, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna throw this money on this towel, tie it together, and shove it back there. And when I get home, I'm gonna blow dry this money because I can't think about this right now.
So we might be having a porn star's juicy money in our wallet right now.
Wait, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, that's not even the worst.
Oh my God.
But when you say juices, did she do something on stage that, or do you?
No, she didn't, thank God.
Oh,
But it was just like over her titties and like, you know, just like, I mean,
I see what you
yes.
mean.
I respect porn stars, but it's just like the thought of like,
I have a really
Wow.
good story for you once we get off the air.
God, yeah, I'm
Why
so
can't you tell it
excited.
now? Is it going to embarrass you or something?
Because it's about a porn star, and she was such a bitch.
Oh, okay.
They
Yeah.
were really nice most of the time, but
Yeah.
sometimes they were kind of.
Have you guys watched that new show on Netflix? What's it called? Pornhub or something?
Yes,
I
the
gotta watch
documentary.
I got to watch that too.
It
Definitely.
Was really good.
Yeah. Is it like informative? Is it interesting? Is it?
Yeah, it was
it's
really
entertaining and stuff.
interesting. Yeah, it
Okay.
was really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, okay. So your OnlyFans is still Ayla. Is it Ayla Sunshine too?
My VIP, I have 2 OnlyFans.
Okay.
So one is VIP, you have to pay for a month, but you don't get a lot of like PPV, which is pay-per-view, which is like you have to pay to unlock messages. Sometimes you do, but to keep the price relatively low. But the free OnlyFans, the VIP is Ayla Jane XX. The free one is just Ayla Sunshine, and it's just a lot of unlocks, so you have to pay to unlock the thing.
Okay.
So I have both. Yeah.
Excellent. And then she's Ayla Sunshine XX on Instagram.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. I am so, this has been eye-opening and I love every second of it. Thank you so much for sharing
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thanks for having me. and
Really
listening to my
appreciate it.
chaos.
I love it. I love your chaos.
I love
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Thank you. Oh, wait, stop. You have to sit down because you have to do the our goodbye with us.
Oh.
Okay, first, what state?
real quick, I want to say my last numbers are actually slightly incorrect because I was based off of memory from their commercial break. But it's actually 35-45, but State is still
10.
trailing behind
Okay.
by 10
Okay.
points.
Okay.
Little rough.
Hopefully,
A little rough.
it'll make a turn once we get off the air.
I mean, it's already in the second half.
It's okay.
so-
It's okay. We're last minute Louise, I
Okay.
think. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
When we sign off, we say a phrase, and I'll say it first, and then you say it, and then Eric
Is it
says
the
it.
Love Your podcast?
Yes.
He does it so good. He's just like, yeah, Like a phone sex worker.
When he says it, sometimes he like drags it out.
I did not want to think of Eric as a phone sex worker.
Oh my God.
I don't think anybody does.
Yeah.
You have a good voice for it, I think.
Thank you.
You could humiliate a lot of people with that voice.
We should go on the road.
Oh my God. Like humiliation tour?
She'd be like, you have a tiny dick. I'm all, yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Awesome. Love it.
On that note, thank you so much for joining us, Ayla. Thank you so much for watching us on YouTube and on Instagram, you guys. Thank you. And love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
Go Aztecs! Love you, my sweet, sweet babies. Bye.
Bye.